Imagine yourself about 8 years old, and you're in the snow, and one of the loneliest situations is where there's lots of people around. So basically you're in society, but you're very lonely at the same time, and you're all by yourself. So here's the poem. I don't like the title very much, but the title at the moment is Etch-a-Sketch. So here's the poem. As a feeble, lonely child in the lonely snow, I remember my friend the cold. I remember the privilege of not being very old in those days when America had been to Big Brother sold. I remember that snow and the little that I did know, but somehow I knew that my so-and-sos, known as my parents, probably really did not know how to respect me, as things were so touch and go. Perhaps they also knew that what they had learned from their parents was what they had reaped they had also sowed. The snow fell as I shivered like a pawn in a lonely kingdom where nobody knew each other, but everybody knew that the usual thing to say was no. I was the weight on my teacher's shoulders, which made them so oblivious to me that they wouldn't say even, "Wait a while, I'll tell you when you're older." I couldn't see the mountain's pinnacle in my blizzard of youthful ignorance. Youthful awe had no significance. I was often left alone in the school halls, unable to find that mountain. I often blundered enough to find the water fountain. I wished I could copy the notes on life from my schoolmates, but I soon found that such a thing was illegal because one couldn't share different faiths. It was considered idiosyncratic to share faiths amongst different cultures, that notion being to elders foolish and irate. I didn't doubt God in the temple, but it was very difficult to search one's soul when the doubting Thomas made you look so dumb and simple. When confusion rocked my soul and fear conquered my dimpled face, I reached out but couldn't find anyone, not even the human race. I don't know whether you could call it graceful that when I softly turned the mysterious pages of the Bible, I didn't tear it up in futility or rumple its pages. Why, though, did I feel so disgraced? Anyway, perhaps you can see the meaning of my lines as I saw them, as I went wandering. Perhaps you can see, like Khalil Gibran, see my soul's pathways and the ghost of truth in my eyes, as my shadow you draw out and trace.